goes.
Yo, I love Hero.
Now, this is an interesting matchup. Now, the thing is, now we see GP, a.k.a. UK2TO GOAT, of course. And now we have Thanos car. Pichu in this matchup, this could be particularly difficult for Ike because of the small frame of Pichu, for sure.
Yeah, Ike is gonna have to. It's gonna be struggling. It's gonna hard to try to land on a character like Pichu, right? Obviously, the anti-airs, the forward airs are just doing so much work for Thanos car right now. GP's gonna have to do. Oh my gosh! Here we go. Just trying to find a set. Like, look, it's just like it's so hard. You have that big sword. Obviously, it's gonna be a lot easier to find those setups. It's like it's landing.
Yeah.
Getting in disadvantage is just, especially the worst part of Ike.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, trying to land against a character like Pichu is going to be really difficult because with Pichu being so low to the ground as it is, you can like I actually when we were me and Faz commentating earlier against there was a King Curb playing Kirby against Moedu, another Ike player. Being so low to the ground makes it so that the timing of the landing aerial is always so telegraphed, and there Thanos car was able to get that parry and punish.
It's like even if you know the timing perfectly, it's like, oh my god.
But that is the equalizer, being the lightest character of the game against heavy-hitting Ike with rage to boot.
That 70 and an upper. Oh, that downside is going to do it though. It's like
catches the roll behind.
If Thanos' car is able to keep his eye on the prize and kind of play, you know exactly what he's going for, right? It's Ike. There's only like 3 combo starter options you can go. Obviously, you can mix it up, but you know that you need to stay on the ground, wait for him to whiff his aerial, and oh my gosh, his edge guard's gonna be disgusting. Oh, just barely missing
Thanos car almost a little bit too much dip on the chip there. Almost got smoked potentially by that spike on the ether, but not gonna get hit by it. Almost goes for the finish with the thunder, but barely misses.
I love seeing Pichu after the nerfs because like the new setups, the new meta is like we don't even know the Pichu meta anymore. So like always the new combo. Every time I see a Pichu, it's a new combo. At least to me.
Yeah, I actually do love to see it. That was just something that was very interesting about Bayonetta in Smash 4 after the nerfs for a time, and then it became interesting for Bayonetta and Ultimate. But yeah, it's cool to see how like the limitations of the character add more creativity to the meta. Another nair up air, but not able to finish just yet. Not that much rage on GP. Even though Pichu being so light, Thanos car climbing in percent. But the cool thing is, wow.
There you go.
Yeah, that was an amazingly timed forward tilt. Very much scouting out. That was a great ether.
Oh my gosh, the armor. GP just playing this up some important, like realizing like I can't play my advantage the way I want to, so I have to play the disadvantage the way I want to, right? Wait for Pichu to run into me. The thing that people struggle to realize, I've talked to Pichu players before, you need to camp this character out. They literally damage themselves by existing.
Exactly, yes.
You have to wait for Pichu to run in, throw out the wrong move, and then you kill him at like 70.
Yeah, the lightest character in the game damaging itself is a big deal. Like, really, by just playing neutral, he spawns in at 10%.
You play neutral, you're losing.
Yeah, he spawns in at 10%. That's definitely a factor that you have to consider with Pichu. Okay, here we go, gets a nair.
Oh, waits for the air dodge. Oh, just barely missing the nair though. Finally got the grab to up air. Air dodging through there. Thanos car doing a really good job getting out of disadvantage, but oh my gosh. GP just keeping him on his toes. 73, you got to be scared of the Thanos car right now. Like, I confirm you just wipe out your stock and win him the game.
Yeah, Thanos, here we go. Thanos car catching the landings. That's the 3rd time this set that he's caught the roll in from GP with a down smash. So GP's going to have to watch out for that option being covered so well by Thanos car with consistency.
Here we go, trying to play as the ledge. Oh, big forward air from GP. Oh, trying to find the neutral, not able to find it though. Thanos car is out of there once again, throwing out these T-jolts. Just trying to. Oh, that could be huge for him. Oh, the nair is not going to take it though. Thanos car in such a bad position. Oh, the Aether once again!
With the buff from the knockback.
Oh my god. That knockback buff,
bro, that was one of the most ridiculously unnecessary buffs that were ever dealt out in the history of this game. When they made Ike's upbeat a legit smash attack almost.
Why, yo, I saw
that. It killed from across the stage.
That was, I mean, an amazing call out from GP though. See that Pichu's going to go that high, your up air's not going to reach it, just like, I'm just going to throw out that Aether. And it's Pichu, so I know I'm going to kill whatever side of the stage you're on.
Yeah, for sure. And with the rage on top of that being such a factor, man, that's a very lethal thing. Especially, and another thing too, man, the armor, that paid off in dividends there, because we definitely do see that if you don't come through with a strong enough hit or like a grab or something like that, then you're basically out of luck. You're cooked at that point. Now going to FD, this is I do like this kind of pick from Thanos call because what you mentioned earlier, Momo. The landings from Ike, they do tend to be 3 telegraphed, and this is a saver, no platforms.
Exactly. You have like your mix-ups are basically gone now. It could be good for GP considering that there's not many places that Pichu could run to, but it's like Pichu isn't really going to be running away in this matchup, right? You want to run into Ike and push your advantage as much as you can. I think thanos is going to have a good time, but oh my gosh, you might die a lot earlier off the sides.
Oh, almost with the timing a little bit too late. And then, oh my God, there it is, immaculate.
Gosh. You're not holding shield enough on the ground. You have to be ready for that.
Yeah,
Ike and air.
yeah, that's a big factor, man. Now, the thing is, another part of this counter pick that's good for Thanos car is with no platforms, one, you get access to more Thunder Jolts with the open airspace, and two, there's no platforms for GP to get earlier kills with those Nair follow-ups and the Nair chains.
Exactly.
But that was it's more than enough against Pichu to be able to kill with just the one Nair. Another great down smash from Thanos car. It seems to be the weapon of choice we're seeing in this set. He's gotten 3 stocks with it already.
I mean, it's such a good burst option for catching Ike when he's landing on the lamp gun again and again. GB trying to get back to the ledge here, though, and just finally we're seeing the hard call from Thanos car. This is what you need to do against Ike. You need to say, like, stop that. Stop landing with Nair. I'm going to make you scared to use that move.
Yeah, exactly. You can, that's a very good point. You can very much jump up to meet Ike if he gets too predictable with that, and then stuff him with an aerial. Oh, almost gets the Nair up there, but flies a little bit too far away with the DI out.
The Aether throwing out once again. GB's kind of getting away with these Aethers are relatively free. I mean, it's a pretty scary move to approach as Pichu, but sometimes like it's a super laggy, right? You need to just be able for that move to come out. It's either Nair or Aether coming out. Oh my, no way that killed.
Yep, and that was also very wise from using that forward tilt, angling it down so that way there's no question that it'll hit Pichu even if he does low profile.
Ooh.
What a down air to catch the jump.
Damn, speaking of low, GP is down there. We're back to basically even percentages on last stock. Thanos got trying to push his advantage right now. Might try to steal the stock this Teach. Oh my gosh, the armor coming through for GP once again. The armor on Aether has been saving him so many times in this set.
It's been a big deal. Usually, like Ike is a character that's very susceptible to getting smoked on and getting gift on his recoveries. But with that,
oh my God!
Oh my God! That was amazing positioning to get behind the Aether and intercept Ike as he jumped up. What a down air!
Damn.
Thanos car came prepared.
That's your knowledge of the match. You know that Ike has nowhere to go at that point. Right in the first down air saying, I'm going to try to recover high. There's nowhere to go as Ike. We're going high, low. You're going to have to go to the ledge eventually. You're only going straight up and straight down. Oh,
yes.
Big call out with that down air. Thanos car taking game number 2.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. That quick draw, it's usually pretty good. But with a projectile like Thunder Jolt, that is the Akuma air fireball.
Especially literally, like the angle that goes, that's literally just that 45 degrees.
Yeah, there's not many moves with that level of potential trajectories covered, and it works so well against the quick draw. So we saw it like when GP's forced to go for that Aether. That means that now you have to worry about the fact that that the opponent can very much cover that option. And now Thanos card seems to be doing that more often. Tries to put that Thanos jolt.
The Thanos jolt. Can we call that now?
Tries to put that in place in order to disrupt and force the up B recovery from GP. That's something he's gonna have to respect. Does it again, and it hits the mark.
Ooh.
He had his double jump there, kept that time, so that time he was able to recover safely and get over the forward smash. Great follow-up from GP, getting a lot of damage off that with an Aether to boot.
Oh, just barely not able to find the last hit of the Aether. GP doing a good job mixing up his recovery there. You're back on stage, you got Pichu at 58%. You're able to stick to your gun, stick to the ground. You'll be able to, please, she's out of the stock here, right? She's back to the Tito, there you go, catching out the jump. Thanos just has been able to punish when he's going too ledge, but if GP's going above, Thanos has been missing these punishes on this quick draw. He's been kind of dropping the ball here. I mean, Thanos trying to close the stock here. Oh, the up air!
Oh, wow, that was still true.
Damn.
I can't believe it.
Disgusting.
That looked like it was going to be enough time for him to be able to get out, but no, that Ike Nair is not to be trifled with at all.
Ike Nair is disgusting. Literally sets you. It's like literally like an alley-oop, sets you up perfectly. Just whoop, it's up air, just takes you out just like that.
Oh wow, that was an interesting timing and manages to get right over to the Thanos jolt yet again.
Here we go though. Thanos is it's been struggling to find these kill confirms with Pichu. Like he's been finding the roll in on the down smashes. Just like with Pichu, you need to find those early cheese kills, especially on a character like Ike.
Yes.
That'll find you the win. But oh my god, GP is taking full advantage. 149 that rage, just barely chasing that air dodge. Oh my gosh.
This is an issue, man. The thing is, like I would say with a character like Wario, the longer the game goes on, the higher chances are of winning. It is very much the opposite for Pichu. The longer game, look at this. I said earlier, because of him damaging himself, he basically spawns in at like 10%,
exactly.
which is like the equivalent of like one neutral win. And now the longer he has to try to kill GP, the more damage he's doing to himself, and the more percent he's putting on himself, and he's putting himself in a position to be killed easily by one of those meaty attacks from Ike. These forward tilts, I like that he's swinging that out with all that rage.
There you go.
Great use of the up throw to Thunder.
GP fully accepting this at this point, that like the longer this game goes on, the more higher of a chance he has of winning, right? Pichu just needs to get more damage on top of him. He can fill basically anything. Thanos card just needs to be on top of his confirms right now. You need to cheese out these stocks. It is Ike. That's how you win, right? His terrible recovery is his worst attribute.
That is definitely the kryptonite. That is the kryptonite indeed. 138. You could sneeze on this guy and he's gone.
Maybe the Nair might kill at this point. Like, Thanos card definitely scared, just kind of sitting to the ground. At this point, no matter what damage you take, doesn't even matter at this point. Oh my gosh, here we go.
And that's a good point, Momo. At this point, like all that damage that you will do to yourself kind of doesn't even matter. Down throw kill, perhaps. Stop. Get him out of here.
There you go.
Would you stomp on this mouse for $1 billion? GP's taking that right to the bank.
I'll stomp on that mouse for one stock. Close to the set win.
Bart, like everything must go. It is
oh my god. Here we go, though. GP trying to close, like trying to get more damage on. Oh my gosh. Thanos at 5%. Yeah, Ike at 95%. If you find like an up air or something, you can close out the stock. But you don't want to get even more higher damage. You're at 115.
Oh, what a. There we go.
Close it out.
The Thanos jolt. What a gift from
there
Thanos
you
card
go.
going to last stock. Everything that we said about how Pichu is difficult to make a comeback with if you are that far behind in percent is now a false. It is completely in history now. Because now we are in an even game in terms of stocks, but we have to also respect the fact that GP could very easily close this out. A wonderful parry. Like you said earlier, Momo, those landings are so easy to catch if you're ready for them.
Here we go, though. All right. Oh, Thanos Car has it on lock. He's throwing out the T-Jolt. Oh, just barely. Oh, an amazing air dodge from Thanos Car. He's still hanging on to this game. GP trying to find the nair to up air to close out this game. He does not want to go any longer with this Pichu because he is just so susceptible to a cheese kill right now. The up air. This might be it for him. Oh, he catches the air dodge, and there you go.
That's the one thing it takes. I really love that he was putting that out there. That up air does cover so much range to the point where you really have to telegraph your air dodge in order to be able to get around it. And the conditioning from GP being able to find it up there in that position was just that shows that he's not just a TO. He is a very competent player.
Oh my God,
Wonderful
100%.
performance for both players, but GP absolutely being able to take it there. Wonderful job.
Absolutely amazing stuff. That's the thing you need to be ready for too. When Ike, when worst comes to worst, you're at the higher percent. Resets aren't going to do it for you. Not your normal combos aren't going to do it for you. You have to wait for that air dodge. You have to wait for your setups. And there it is. He found the game, just waiting for that air dodge, getting the up air. Thanos Car, I felt like the one thing he was missing is just those kill confirms at like those lower percents.
This is true, yeah. With Pichu, he's very much a character with being the definitive glass cannon. You very much need to be able to like consistently okay, if I really want to win this game, that's because some characters are just like that. If I really want to make the most out of this character and like not have to deal with the glaring weaknesses, I have to 3-touch.
Exactly.
I have to 3-touch or 4-touch every single one of my opponent's stocks. And unfortunately,